Goeiemorgen, good morning, goed jambo, bonjour, salam alaikum. How to make a slip stitch. A slip stitch is very seldom in crochet used all by itself. The most common use for a slip stitch is to join the place where you're currently working in the crochet to the place where you want to work or have worked before. So here I've been working in the round and I need to join this to that to complete the round. To make the slip stitch, insert the hook in the place where you want the stitch to be. There you can see the yarn currently on the hook. There we went underneath both loops, yarn over, pull the hook through, and also pull the same through the loop that was on the hook before. And that is the slip stitch made. As you can see, it did not add any height to the work, but the two parts, that were two separate parts, is now joined. Please take note, this was the last stitch that we worked before, and this is the first stitch of the previous round. This here is the connecting bars from the slip stitch. In the next round it usually does not count as a stitch, it's not an additional stitch. Let's do that again. I need to connect this side of the square with that side of the square into this stitch here. So insert the hook. There's the loop that was on the hook. There we just inserted underneath that stitch. Yarn over, pull through, as well as pulling through the loop on the hook, all in one. There's no second yarn over. Slip stitch made and it's connected. The other use of a slip stitch is when you are in one position of the work of crochet and you want to move on to another place without really adding stitches or adding height. And the way to do that, in this case, the current place of work is at this stitch, but we want the next stitches to be made from the middle of this space. We use a slip stitch to simply move over there. Insert the hook, yarn around, as well as around the loop that was on the hook, and now the working position is from that space and not from this stitch anymore. The slip stitch adds very little height, so there's the original work and there is what the slip stitch adds. Here again I have put a border around this, and now I need to complete that border by connecting the two parts. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop that was on the hook. Next we need to move the hook and yarn to the place where we want it to go. We want to be working from here. So in order to get there, insert, yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop that was on the hook. The second last thing that slip stitches are often used for is to embroider or to make patterns or embellishments on other crochet work, which is what I need to do here. Insert the hook in and out, yarn around the hook, pull through, and pull through the loop on the hook. Here you can see it moved on one stitch. Again, insert the hook, yarn around, pull through, and also don't pull too hard and also focus, pull through the loop that was on the hook. Let's try that again. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through everything. The last application of a slip stitch that I have ever used is when you do want to actual crochet rows of slip stitches. This makes a more stretchy fabric, but it is really slow work. Insert, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. Please note that slip stitches also tend to draw really tight, so you have to pay attention to not draw them too tightly. I'm only going through the one loop, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on the hook. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on the hook. insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on the hook. This was a row of UK double crochet, and that is the row of slip stitches. Very, very little height added. The one advantage though is it's the same word in both UK English and in American English, so you know, there's a win to it. Until next time, have fun crafting and see you later.